passing on just hours after I finished compiling this list here.
And that would be
Peter O'Toole.
Peter O'Toole. Oh. Eleanor Parker. Who was she?
She was, and this is timely, she played the Countess in Sound of Music.
Oh.
The one on the blonde. The original.
Yes, with
not the one that was maligned.
Julie Andrews. And the one that was maligned was also encore presentation on again.
Yeah. And of course, after the Sound of Music, she turned up in all the required 70s roles in Love Boat and Fantasy Island. Right. Before passing on at the end of 2013.
Oh, at the age of 91. That's a nice long life.
That's a good one.
Well, as long as you. Jane Keane, who played Trixie in the rebirth of Honeymooners. When did they do that second incarnation?
There was a bunch of TV movies in the 70s. I just remember the one where Ralph was opening up the Playpen magazine. It was a dirty magazine. He was, whoa! With the giant bug eyes.
Did he have the stash in the second incarnation of Honeymooners?
I forget if he did.
Well, look at 90 also had.
And yeah.
They're living long lives.
Those broads ate well early in the century. Better food then, Dave.
Was it? None of that processed crap?
No.
All right.
I think that made a big difference.
Tony Musante? I missed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He was Toma. David Toma, right?
Right. There he is.
And there's Simon Oakley.
Apparently he was in that.
Yeah. Oh.
Now,
so did he do anything after Toma?
No. Whatever this character. It was one season. That was all he signed for. And Toma was based on a real police guy, detective who went undercover. And the real Toma made guest appearances in the series. And when this guy left, he said, well, why don't I play my part? And they didn't like that. So they revamped it and turned it into Beretta.
Oh,
That's what they did. Yep. They just retooled it a little.
Was it David Toma or was it a different name?
It was David Toma, I think, yeah. And they received the lineup, $6 Million Man at 8:30.
Got a couple now at 9:30.
Yeah, that was a later role.
Tony Musante.
I wonder if Simon Oakland was in this before Night Stalker. I think this might have been before Night Stalker.
Don't know.
In Beretta, was he?
No, they had a new detective guy, captain.
Oh, that's so sad. Don Mitchell from Ironside fame.
Yeah, you sent me this one. This wasn't on my list where I get my deaths from. And he was also in Scream, Blackula Scream.
Oh, the second Blackula?
Yes. There's Blackula on the left there.
I'm telling you, we should do our own sci-fi movies like they had their Sharknado.
Yeah.
I want, Creature from the Blackula Lagoon, where Blackula is underwater.
It's time for reissuing of blaxploitation films.
Yes, it is. What? No. Are you telling me this guy died? I haven't heard this. My God, it's been nonstop talk. It's worse than there's more of this than Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
I got it. He's 40. It's very sad. That's enough. Let him rest.
All the girls were heartbroken.
Were they?
Yes.
Because we know it when I saw that, I think, on your Facebook page. And sorry, I think, did you put it on Facebook?
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing it. I was with someone who was reading it, and they said, well, Paul Walker died, and posted Paul Walker. I said, who's Paul Walker? I had no idea. I never saw any of those films, Fast and Furious. And then I happened to see a film on, I think, either IFC or Sundance recently. He was in it with Steve Zahn, and I, for the life of me, can't remember the name of the movie.
He was in that Into the Blue, too, with, what's her name there?
Jessica Alba?
Yes.
How did I know that? And I didn't even see that film.
That was the main reason
for
the males, I guess, Jessica Alba.
Poor Paul Walker. That is a horrible.
Don't play around in the parking lot doing your 360s or whatever.
But he was not. He was the passenger.
Yeah, he was. He should have been driving. Maybe he would have pulled things out of the bag. All right, we have one present. The producer, you're going to have to come on.
Here.
Huh? No, you just come behind us.
You're going to have to turn the camera on you so everyone can see the mess that the
just come
fire
in
hazard you have behind you.
Well, this is what prompted me on getting the gifts this year.
This was the impetus.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was this print, a classic 60s print, but it was a trash can. And I don't remember the trash can, although it may have been, hello, producer.
What are you doing on the air? You didn't shave.
He doesn't have to say. So I said, geez, he would like the trash can, but that's kind of a big item to have. So then I saw it was a trash can with this print on it. And then I saw that there was also this companion piece, which I did remember, not the trash can.
It's like he has to open two things because the box is unmarked, so he doesn't even know what it is.
I taped it very lightly. We should be able to open it.
Thank God there's 9 minutes left. Oh, he's excited. Wait a minute. What is
It's very cool.
I'm impressed.
Land of the
About
Giants.
this the other day.
Did you ever have that?
No.
You didn't have
Somebody
it.
in school had one.
They
I
still
wanted one.
they still make these lunch boxes.
It's a reproduction of the Land of the Giants, which the producer was a big fan of.
You gotta zoom in on this.
He'll have to zoom in
and
on
then we'll
it.
turn it to the other side too. Which side? Which camera? This one or the other one?
Oh, this is a rare zoom in on the main camera?
No.
No,
we're
okay.
just getting back.
Reset.
Yeah, they had a trash can of this shot with the.
Oh.
Cool.
Do you remember a trash can with?
Bringing it to work.
Let's see what we got here. There you go.
Yeah,
Look at that. Oh, Land of the
that
Giants.
classic '60s.
I think I remember that episode.
Where's the spindrift?
And there's this one.
Now, I read up on this. This is actually the artist that did the art for the lunchbox. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
No.
This is the artist that did this guy here. He did a self-portrait.
Now,
Oh, cool.
isn't this show kind of like Lost in Space on
It was
land?
exactly the same.
Because you had this guy,
Dr.
I think,
Smith.
right? Who was Dr. Smith?
You had the two girls. I don't know if they equaled out. The little boy,
And then like
the captain, and a couple of broads in the '60s.
wow, look at that! It's a metal lunchbox, which I didn't know they even made anymore.
Apparently they
Thermos
do.
in there, Ed?
No, there's no thermos.
Okay.
No,
Bring my own.
my
There's
God.
what's the name on the bottom? Can you read that? It looks like there's a reproduction lunchbox
It says
company.
Tin Collectibles. www.tin and the number 10.com.
1010. We'll have to look that up and see if there's any other
1010.
class. I have the classic Lost in Space reproduction.
Do you? Which you can see that show on,
with
I
the
think,
dome.
on ETV.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been watching that episodes now and again, and I've been wondering why I even liked it.
What, Lost in Space?
Yeah,
Stop watching it.
I can. I watch a couple of Gilligan's Islands, and those are god awful, but I sat through those.
Let's see, we got a couple minutes.
No game today?
Yeah, we can get to
Think
the
you get
game.
the game?
I just have two ornaments that I bought ahead of time because it looked like these two were disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't wait till after Christmas.
No, to get the deal.
Right.
You had to spend the bucks.
I had to spend a few bucks now because I would have spent a lot more later on eBay.
Oh, look at that. Does the light on the front work?
It's KITT.
Do we have a light? Look at
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh, look at it.
Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, a KITT if you prefer.
Okay, there we go.
And he talks.
He talks and he lights up. If you don't happen to have your own car,
Right.
you can get this.
Some people do.
Some people have their own car.
What else does it say?
That's it. One run through.
I am the voice of Night Industry 2000's microprocessor.
I think somebody that might have a car like this also has the same
Yes.
wherever this came from. The pilot. So the Knight Rider.
Yeah.
There wasn't many of those left, so I figured I better grab that one.
All right.
And then this one, had I seen the price of this one, I might have chanced it
Afterwards?
afterwards.
But you bought it anyway.
But I bought it anyway. I didn't realize it was.
They rang it up and you went, what?
I
But you
did.
still bought it.
Yeah, I like Jabba the Hutt,
Oh.
and it's a nice depiction of Jabba on his throne there, and
His throne?
it's a whole like 2-minute.
High exaltedness, the great Jabba the Hutt, has decreed that you are to be terminated immediately. You will therefore be taken to the Dune Sea and cast into the pit of Carcoon, the nesting place of the all-powerful Sarlacc. In his belly you will find a new definition of pain and suffering, as you are slowly digested over 1,000 years.
God, it's as long as one of our reads.
They get a whole scene from
Wow.
Return of the Jedi for only $30.
Oh my God!
I should have.
$30.
Usually these are like $20, but when I saw when they rang it up, it's
Didn't they have the
$32.95.
Oh, they didn't have a sticker for you to notice, or you just figured, oh, 20.
20 is what that usually is.
All right.
And Knight Rider was what, 20? I think that was 20, so Jabba was bigger and longer, so
Wow.
as he often is.
Yeah. Game
So,
time?
Game time, you do what you do so well, Dave. You do the voodoo
That
that
you
you
do.
do so well.
It's the post a pairs game where people will send in numbers between 1 and 6. We select your name and turn around the two things over there. If they match, you win tickets. There. And here we go.
Should I hold that for you, Dave, or should you hold your own?
Well, we have to show me doing it. We want it to be legit.
Yeah,
Here we go.
you have to do it on camera.
That's right.
Usually I hold it for you.
Usually.
But then I hold it too high.
Yes, and it hurts. My shoulder. Frank Schoonbeck. 4 and 6. And spin, Ed.
Oh, good.
4 and 6 and spin. Now remember, if these match and you spin the wheel, you could win up to 10 tickets. 4 and 6. Come on.
4 and 6.
I think this is a match. I think I saw it earlier.
Shockers we needed last one. And,
There
there.
you go. We haven't been getting a lot of people in the recent past say spin, but now we are, and they're not winning.
Now,
That's very, well, I'm sure the producer doesn't mind. But anyway,
New Year.
that's right.
New Year.
New Year, so what you've sent in the past goes out the window. So we need new entries. So send them in.
Address.
Oh, the address.
Yeah, we need the address, eh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was getting things ready here. Oops. Well, let's go retro.
Yeah, use that one. There's our address, mediazone95@gmail.com.
There it
Or this one, mediazone95@gmail.com. Send in your guess, put two numbers between 1 and 6. And if we select your name and we reveal the numbers, and if the posters match, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you write spin the wheel, we will spin the wheel. And you have a chance to win up to 10 tickets, as you see there. Or you have chances to lose both of those tickets. So there you have it.
There we go.
Hi there.
Well,
Oh, look at that. Oh, nice shot of you, Ed.
we're going to do this next time. We can still do it. This is kind of winter related and not holiday
Oh,
related.
no, not that snow.
It's snow in a can. It's become
Messy.
it's become a holiday staple down here.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the dollar store continues to carry these.
Is it, can you eat it?
You can't eat it.
No? It's
It's-
not a toy. Then what is it?
It's a decorative item.
Is it?
Yes.
And it has to stay in the can?
You know, I had this up until about a month ago, the one from last year, and apparently 11 months is about as and it expires. I did revive it throughout the year, and it did come back.
How do you revive it?
They put more water in it.
Oh, that's nice.
But finally, the plastic, whatever it's made out of, wouldn't jump back to life like
Right.
Frosty. You can only revive Frosty so many years.
That's right. So snow in a can on the next show.
Or neige décorative and conserve. Is that French?
I believe it is. That's a
Thank God it's French instead of the other languages. Even Spanish we see all the time.
Neige décorative, instantanée, and
I
conserve.
must sell this here and in Canada.
There you go.
Now that's next time, along with some more fun.
Yes, it is Canada.
So go out there and drive carefully tonight out there.
Oh, yes. And call Martin Harding in the side.
Well, we'll see you next year, everybody.
The Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.